Hi everyone, thanks for joining me this afternoon for our Saturday STEAM class. My name is Miss Irene and today I will be teaching you all how to make this super fun fidget toy that only takes a few supplies to make and it will entertain you for hours and hours and hours because it has me. So all you need for this one are some wood cubes. We're going to use 8 cubes for this craft. These you can get at any craft store, Michael's, Joann's, even these ones I think we ordered off Amazon, so you can get them from most places. And you will need some duct tape. That's our 2 main ingredients. I have 6 different colors here so that each of our sides are a different color, but if you want to do a different combination of colors, you can do that as well. And you'll need some scissors or an X-Acto knife of some kind if you're using one of these. They're very sharp, so be careful, and have an adult with you to help out. And you might need a piece of cardboard or something to cut on so you don't cut your nice table surface at home. So I think that's all of our supplies we'll need, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So first things first, I'm going to tilt my camera here so you can see what we're doing. All right, so we're going to start with one set of 4 cubes. All right, so you're going to take 4 cubes, and on the side that is facing you, you're going to tape this top set of cubes with one piece of tape together. So I'm using pink for this one. You can also just use clear tape and then decorate the edges with duct tape when you're done, but I think it's easier to kind of see where I've worked so far and get my orientation set up right with my different colors. All right, so you want to make sure your stuff is lined up here, so we'll just need 2 cubes. Actually, let me put these out of the way for a second. 2 cubes, taped together, and cut off any stuff that's on the edges. So this is where I use my X-Acto knife to get nice and close to the side. Just get those scraps off there. All right, you can use scissors and just cut up to the edge too. So we've got 2 cubes taped together right there. Next, we're going to take 2 more and put them each next to it like this, or on top. We're going to grab, I use blue for this one, and we're going to tape each of these sides like this. So I'm going to tilt mine so I can put my tape down. All right. Kind of a lot of cutting, and you kind of get used to the size of what you're cutting here. But once it's done, it is super cool, so it's definitely worth it because it's very fun to play with. All right, tape our sides here. If you have to pause it to figure out what we're doing here, you can always pause and watch this again. I would recommend watching it one time through just to get the gist, and then watch it again after. Do it with me the second time. All right, friends, we've got our pink tape on top and our blue tape on one side here. I'm going to put another piece on the other side of our blue. I missed a little bit here. Cut the pink. There we go. All right. So you also need to tape the opposite sides. So we've got our pink on the front. So we're going to flip that together and tape the opposite end of our pinks as well. And that one I did white. off all that extra. Okay, so I'm going to flip it back this way. Alright, so we've got our pink on the top, got our blue on the sides, we've got our white on the other side. So now we need to tape the other side of our blue friends here. So I'm just going to flip that open, and I'm going to tape these ones with purple. Again, you can do whatever color you want. You can do the same color or not. It's up to you. This is where you get to express your creativity. All right, here we go with purple. Make sure it's nice and flat. Cut off our edges. Okay, other side of the blue here, another purple strip. Alright, just got a little bit to cut off on this side. Alright, next, okay, so we've got our purple, our white, our blue, our pink. Okay, so our pink is going to be facing you, blue on the sides. Alright, so now you've got two pieces, or four cubes, taped together, taped on both sides. So that is one piece. So now you're going to do the same thing for the other side. So I'm going to do that again with you guys, so we're very clear here on what we're doing. So one strip of pink tape to connect our two cubes. A little bit easier, less confusing way is to just tape the opposite end right away. So once we get this pink tape off, okay, so we've got our pink, and we're going to flip that and tape our white. All set. So we've got pink one side and white on the other side. Leave that there. Next, we're going to add our two new cubes and put our blue on the sides, remember? Okay, so I'm going to get my blue. On the side here. Okay, blue on one side, blue on the other side. Likes to flip open. Okay, so now we've got our pink and our blue and our white. So we need to flip this over and add our purple, right? scissors might get a little sticky. There we go. Okay, and this other side, purple as well. Or whatever color you've decided. You can make them all the same color too. Or if you have different designs, that would be cool. Alright. Cut off the edges here. Okay, so now we have two groups of 4 cubes, and we're going to combine them together to make our 8 cube situation. So we want our pink facing out and our blue on the sides. To get started, just orient yourself. Okay, so you're going to take these and you're going to flip it over so your pink's facing you. So now all of your sides are blank, and you're going to put those together. Right now your blue's on top, but you're going to flip it so that the sides face towards you can move and the sides that face away from you can move. And you're going to put a strip of tape across each of those so those can move freely still on their joints. All right? So for this one, I'm going to use yellow. Oops. I'm going to cut another piece because it's getting too sticky. You can also just rip it sometimes, but it kind of gives it a not as good edge. Careful of your fingers. Man, it really doesn't like this yellow one. There we go. All right, one piece yellow. Goes back together. Okay, so our hinges go like this and like that. Yellow across the top here. All right, this one. All right, then we're going to do yellow again on this other side. Okay. Oh no, these scissors have been stuck. Maybe this yellow is just extra sticky. Try my knife here. One strip of yellow here. All right, that works. Likes to undo itself here. All right, so I'm going to take this yellow and tape these other two across like this. Make sure you don't stick your cubes together because they got to be able to move. Get That's the other side. And if you're using scissors this whole time, you can also go across like this and just kind of lean it up towards the edge and just cut those edges off. But my yellow tape is the one that's a pain in the butt, so I think I'll just use my knife. Whoops, that went too high there. All right. Now, just like we did with the other ones, we've got to tape the opposite sides, right, of our yellow. So for that one, we're going to have to go like this, open our cube long ways. And for this side, I believe I did green. Okay, so that's my last color here. For this back side, you're just taping those two cubes that the yellow was on right in the center. All right, so I gotta cut off some of this here. Get that edge off. Okay. Then same for yellow on this side. And since this is Saturday STEAM, and we are exploring and learning and practicing science, if you don't get it right on the first try, what do? We learn some more and we try again, because that's how science works. So let's see if I can get this tape to come off. All right. Ooh, got a little stuck. All right, friends. It's the last bit of tape, the moment of truth here for our cube. So this is the last piece of functioning tape that we're adding. The rest of it is all just to perfect and complete the look of our cube here. All right, so now we've got our green on the sides. How was I oriented? Gotta fix it for you guys here. There we go. So we had our green in the center. That's why we were taping like that. We flip it back to the yellow. Got the yellow. So now just kind of, now all of your pieces are connected. So you can flip your cube. It'll flip in the direction that it can. It only flips in like opposing directions. And you have a never-ending awesome fidget toy cube. So for ones like these, you are going to finish your taping. So like the rest of these squares are going to be pink, and those squares are all purple, but the rest of these squares are going to be green. But you want to make sure you don't tape across the seams when you add your new duct tape, or if you add different decorations, that's fine too. You're going to just cut out a square and put it on the end, because these need to stay free so they can move around. And those are going to be pink. So then on this side, we're going to have, these are going to be white, and these ones are going to be pink, and these are going to be yellow. So just kind of fold your cube in any open spots, finish out your rectangles with all the colors that match, and then you will have a completed, never-ending cube. You can flip to your heart's content, and it's super fun. It'll keep you entertained, and it's a little bit of science learning about how to make these awesome folds. So I hope you guys had fun with me, and I hope you guys make this. If you do, please share some pictures. I want to see what yours looks like, if you use the same colors or different colors or patterns or all one color. I'd love to see what your creations are, and let us know if you like this one, because I certainly did. So we will see you again next time for another Saturday STEAM class at 2 o'clock on Saturdays, and we will see you for other classes. Our kids' classes are on Tuesdays at 4:30, and if you've got any teens in the family, those are on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock, and story times every morning at 10:30 for you all. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.